us, a big part of our story was focused on quality. So, it's easy to talk through quality, but unless you actually reveal something, there's really no way that can believe you and be, understand that you're being authentic and honest in what you're trying to say. So for us, we're a brand that essentially came out of nowhere, right? So for a customer to know that we are quality, we have to reveal something to them beyond just telling them that that's the case. Another big part of our story is based on transparency, right? We went into these factories in Asia and saw a lot of the brands that we loved that were being produced there, in really subprime conditions and retailing for the 12x that we reveal on our site. And the realization that we made was that the high-end fashion space specifically is incredibly opaque, due to the fact that a lot of these brands are large public companies and have no incentive to really be authentic in that regard. They rely on their brand reputation and heritage, and can change really how they produce their goods. And the problem is that when you buy something of high price, you automatically assume it's of high quality. And unfortunately, a lot of times that's not the case. So for us, by being transparent in that regard, we could not only tell a fuller story in terms of what we were doing, but we also could build that relationship that essentially proved that what we were saying was true.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, and indeed, value is only what is perceived to be. And it's unfortunate what's happening in the high end of of the market, but that's just the way it is, really. Okay. One of the reasons so besides that, we had an earlier conversation, and you talked about your run rates. What kind of run rates are you doing now? Less than 6 months from a sales perspective.
Yeah, so we're on a run rate to surpass $1 million in retail sales, using the run rate alone. So, it's still early, but the response is looking good.
That's good traction. So where have you sort of seen traction? I know we're going to talk about social media, your amazing PR you've managed to achieve, over a very, very short period of time to actually launch the brand. And so we're going to talk about that. But what can you attribute your initial traction to?
Yeah, so I think for us coming out of the gates, no one knew who we were. So we leveraged the press to tell our story, and really spread the word of all we know. Secondly is the fact that we really wanted to rely